So, for the recording, even though we've been streaming already for an hour and 45 minutes, hey there, demons, it's your boy. We're back with Clock Tower 1. Which, I changed the stream info. Why is it still showing Clock Tower 3? Okay, we fixed it. Though it's got a fucking typo in it. There, fixed. I was going to pull up the guide that I started working on. Though I'm pretty sure I remember a lot of how to do this. So yeah, this is technically Clock Tower 2. Yeah, we're not gonna load anything, but I can tell you we can get through the first two campaigns in about half an hour. It'll be that third one that we're gonna be kind of stuck at for a while. That one I don't know how to do, especially as Helen. I don't have a guide written for it. I wanted to do it first. We still have some playthroughs left on this. Oh yeah, the volume's garbage on this, by the way. So I may have to turn the game volume up a little bit. Yeah, we're going from the very beginning. So unfortunately it means we gotta go through the prologue.
Professor Bart. What on earth are you doing, Professor? You mustn't hypnotize her like this. She's not ready to remember the murders yet.
Helen, the Clock Tower murders are fascinating research material for me. I must know the truth of what happened.
This voice acting is amazing.
She can't take any more of this today, Professor. I'm taking her home.
All right. But remember one thing, Helen. You may be her guardian, but you are also my assistant.
Yes, Professor.
Alright, so we have to examine the scissors. This is a giant pair of scissors on the desk. They're used as a replica of the scissors used in the murder in the clock tower case. It's like the weapons he used to slash up his victims. For some reason this feels faster than I remember it. Clock Tower murders. The mass murder of over 10 victims in this case. How intriguing. Jennifer Simpson, only one of 2 survivors. I have to get information out of her for future profiling materials. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of like skip on through. I can't actually like skip any text. My laboratory. Lately I've been doing mostly criminal psychology research. The staff is still here. So we always have to play as Professor Barton at the start. A statue. It's cold. One of the items found at the scene of the clock tower murders. Seems to be hiding some sort of secret. Be a good idea to get an expert opinion on this. I forgot this game's hard to read along with. Professor, Helen left a few minutes ago and she looks really angry. You know, Helen and Jennifer are really beginning to look like sisters, aren't they? I guess that's what happens when you live together. One mustn't let their personal feelings get in the way. Jennifer's nothing more than another research subject. Yes, you're right. Scissorman's rubber mask, kind sold in cheap novelty shops, seems to be fairly popular. People certainly buy stupid things. we have to interact with all these things to leave the room. Harris's desk, clipped out articles of the clock tower story are scattered about. Seems Harris has gone somewhere. We're almost allowed to leave the room. Professor, a newspaper reporter's here. Did you have an appointment for an interview? It's about the clock tower murders, isn't it? Huh. I guess they want to sensationalize this scissor man who really doesn't exist. Scissor man. It'd be cool if he were real. Huh? Just a joke. Shouldn't keep the reporter waiting too long. And yet, y'all made me check out a whole bunch of shit. Alright, so for anyone that's not been around for Clock Tower 1, talking to this dude determines what campaign you get. If you talk to him once, you get Helen's campaign. But if you talk to him 2 or more times, then you get Jennifer's campaign. A newspaper reporter is looking for you on the first floor. Oh, thank you. I know some of you were in here for when we were playing this, so you're probably familiar with it already, but I know that there's also some new people in here too, so I wanted to go over how that mechanic works. You actually make some really important decisions here during the prologue that affect the rest of the game. The prologue is probably the most important chapter for determining how your game goes. I'm the one who called from the Oslo Weekly News. My name is Nolan Campbell, and this is Tim, my cameraman. It's a pleasure. I'm a bit busy. Please keep it brief. Now I'll get right to the point. Have you been able to figure out who the murderer is? I can't say anything yet for sure yet because the victim's testimony lacks credibility. Oh? Do you mean that the victim is testifying? That'd be Jennifer Simpson, wouldn't it? Yes, but what about her? Oh, nothing really. It's just that we saw her leaving a few minutes ago. And, since we'd run into her, we asked her for an interview, but she refused. You just said her testimony lacked credibility. I know what you're gonna say. That monster that she was talking about, the Scissor Man, whether he really exists or not. That's it. That's right. That's what our readers want to know. Because the existence of Scissor Man has become a symbol of terror among youngsters. Yes, and that's because trashy gossip magazines like yours have sensationalized the whole thing. Ouch, that hurts. Not much I can say to that, is there? Well, let's start from the conclusion. It's fact that there was a murderer who used a giant pair of scissors as his murder weapon. But that doesn't make him into an immortal monster. We're just dealing with some odd screwball. But what about what she said? She was scared. She thought she saw something. Oh, I see, but... Okay, that's it. Interview's over. There's something I must be attending to. Ah, well, okay, I understand. Thank you very much. Sorry I couldn't be as much help as you'd hoped. Have to get back to the lab. Expecting another survivor of the clock tower murders. He's supposed to be a young boy, about 10 years old. So much for getting that drink, huh? I'm doing pretty good at the moment, but at some point during this, I'm going to take a break so I can get a drink drank. wait, shit. Oh, that's right. I still need to get an expert opinion on the statue. We have to talk to Harris first. That's why I was saying shit. Professor, the boy that survived the clock tower murders is here. Oh, has he arrived already? Yes, he's waiting in the therapy room. Is there something I can do for you? How about the statue? My man. Oh, that's right. I still need to get an expert opinion on the statue. I should probably ask Professor Sullivan, the head librarian at the Metropolitan Library. Yes, but there was that old butler at the Barrows mansion named Rick. I'll show it to him first to see if he knows anything. I'm pretty sure he lives in the suburbs. I could ask Harris to show it to him. Ask Harris? So this decision here determines where the statues are going to be at the game. Either it's going to be at Rick's house, which is all I have footage for, and that's what we're going to do this particular run, but eventually we're going to send it with Sullivan at the library, because that's another Helen chapter that we'll be doing on a different day. Because we don't have a ton of time, and I'd rather have as much time for the third scenario as possible, because your boy doesn't really know it. And the third scenario is the same regardless of how the second scenario goes. So we're going to send the statue to Rick's house. Alright, I'll ask Harris to show it to Rick. Harris, would you take this statue and show it to a man named Rick? Just any man will do. Is that the statue that was at the scene of the murders? Yes, it is. Would you ask him if he knows anything about it? Yes, I'll go and ask him on my way home this evening. Very good, thank you. Okay, that's it. I should probably go to the therapy room. Thank you very much for coming. How do you do? I'm an instructor at the Granite Orphanage. I'm Edward's guardian. Edward? I thought he completely lost all of his memory from the shock. Does he remember his name? No, I call him Edward because not having a name to go by makes things very difficult. Now, since this is our first day, will you answer some simple questions for me? Okay, Edward? Now, I want you to honestly tell me everything you remember about what happened. Yes. Well then, let's get started. So you notice I'll like we'll already have some save data here. We're just gonna save right over it. Doesn't matter. Some of this stuff I had for testing purposes. I think that GOT scenario down there at the bottom though was actually us during our first run. You said your hard drive crashed? That's too bad. Yes, I lost all this morning's data. I hope I can get it fixed sometime today, otherwise I won't get my dissertation done on time. Don't worry, when Danny gets back, I'm sure he'll be able to help you. You're probably right. In the meantime, I'm gonna step out for a bit. Would you ask Danny for me, please? Sure. See you later. Alright, so I've already got all the places we need to go to in order, so we're not going to be goofing around. We're going to go to the police station first. This way we don't have to check places for no reason. Assistant Inspector Gotts, the person in charge of the clock tower case, is here. Well, hey, Teach, got some new info? No, have you got any leads? Nope, nothing. That old geezer of yours, he ain't coming clean. Do you mean Professor Barton? Yeah, that's him. He said there ain't nothing straight about the case. Like, the pause sounds so awful because I'm trying to hurry it along so it give me the next words. But it's not going in my favor. Yes, it sounds like Professor Barton. What about that little cutie? Jennifer? She's still having nightmares occasionally. I ain't surprised. She was almost slashed up too, wasn't she? Well, let me know if you learned something. Okay, bye. And remember, we don't simp for Jennifer on the stream either because she's only 15 years old. Norway International Hotel. Edward and his guardian are staying here. They're here. Oh, Helen. How's it going? Any results from Professor Barton's therapy? No, but we can't give up hope. Sometimes something will jog one's memory. Yes. Will you be staying here long? Mr. Barton also thought it a good idea. We plan to stay here for a while. Oh, really? Well, hang in there, Edward. Yes, Miss Maxwell. I didn't realize it was this late. I've got to get back to the university. Well, I should get home and work on my dissertation. Oh, Miss Maxwell. I replaced your hard drive. Thanks, that's a big help. I'm going down to the lounge for a short nap. What are you going to do? We'll all be going home soon. Oh, okay. Well, no need to lock up. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. And that's our first scenario. This will be over pretty fast. Is that you, Baker? Oh, it's you, Helen. Baker's still in the lab. Rose, are you seeing Baker again here? Yes, sort of. Well, no matter how late it is, remember, don't use the university as a motel. Let me sleep a little longer until Baker comes. I'll take a quick cat nap and then work on my report. Well, now, who is it? Here we go, Scissor Lad. So we gotta shake him off our trail first. Cool. So I found out running doesn't affect how quickly he shows up. So unlike the initial streams I did, like volume was not something I should have really considered. Though we're going to be kind of doing the bare minimum here. I mean, I just can't keep her running. There's some tools here. I wonder if it's being repaired. This might be useful. You now have pliers. We're like a third of the way done with this scenario. Bare minimum. That's always been my nickname. That's been my mood, buddy. Oh, there we go. So hopefully the fax machine doesn't go off in here, because it really locks you up, but it's happened all but one time that I've come in here. A flashlight. This might be useful. Now the flashlight. That will be useful in the third scenario. I don't really know how, but I know it's used there. That was actually Leonard told me that one, so thanks to that, Leonard. So now we get to go down to the first floor. We're almost done. We just have to get a key and we can leave. Jennifer's is even faster, especially if you're not trying to get like a really good ending. You literally get a key and leave. Like that's all you have to do. It's wild. So one thing I did want to see, there's a key laying on the table. What's this? Now the storage key. I don't know what that dripping is, and apparently you have to check this partition twice. Sounds like something sounds like water dripping. Oh, it's that guy. We're good to leave, though we might get chased out of the storage room that we're heading to, because Scissorman really does like to pop out of that room. He commonly hides in here, so we might have to like duck in the bathroom on our way out. It's kind of shitty RNG if it happens. Nah, we're good. It worked. Yeah, there was some bindings on the door that we had to snip off. And then the door's also locked. I've got to get to my car and fast. That's first scenario. Damn it, Paul. You would redeem a hydrate when I don't have any water with me. I'll give it to you, but you're going to have to let me go get some water. You know what? We'll actually do it right here. That big chug, buddy. Oh, is it going to go right into it? What in the fuck is going on? We haven't solved the last case yet, and now another mass murder. And you're saying the murderer's Scissor Man? But it's true. I saw him clearly. Oh boy. I sure hope you weren't daydreaming with Jennifer. Well, we're done questioning you for now. You can go on home now, Teach. Damn it, you would redeem the Liam Neeson voice. This one takes me a second to get into. To explain the voice, it's not his normal voice necessarily, it's how he is in Ponyo. Because I'll probably have to call you again soon. I know, Gots. It's hard to not think of the moon, Ponyo. Helen. It's alright, Jennifer. Let's keep looking for more clues about Scissor Man. If you aren't quite sure about that voice, go watch a clip of Liam Neeson's character in Ponyo, and you'll see where it came from. If we don't do something ourselves, he'll probably kill us. No need for sarcasm, Teach. I really do want to believe your story, you know. Was it the real Scissor Man? Yes, but I don't know if it was the same one who attacked you before. You only know who he is. Liam Neeson is an actor. Primarily, he's an actor. He's the dude from the Taken movie. I don't know who you are. Or what's that quote? I don't know who you are, or you don't know who I am. I don't know that quote. I've actually never seen that movie. Well, that's what the points are there for. Well, shall we go? Okay. So I owe you. I have a very specific set of skills. Yeah, let me go get a drink. For the non-subs, I'm gonna run a quick ad because that's about how long it's gonna take. But for the subs, y'all just get to chill and hang out. So BRB. We back. Oh, yeah. I figure if the only time I will ever manually run an ad like that is if nobody's going to miss any content whatsoever. Like if I step away, I'm never going to run ads while we're in the middle of playing a game. Never going to do that. But hey, if I'm going to step away, whatever. Cool. It helps keep things going. So anyways, Paul, here's the drink. I'm chill a little bit as I like my water cold. But you gonna get that hydrate. Somehow I must find a clue about Scissor Man. So we have to go to the hotel first. By the way, the voices are all on like unique cooldowns. They shouldn't be shared. I'll drown. Helen, I heard that you were attacked by Scissor Man. Yes, I was. I don't know if he was the same one as in the clock tower case, though. Maybe he'll go after Edward, too. Where is Edward? I think he's in the library. He seems to like it there. I'll go there and check on him then. Would you? Please tell him to come back soon. So, yeah, it's weird. Even my god's like, don't go to the library, just go to the police station. Wonder if there's any news. Gods doesn't seem to be here. What? Oh, we had to go to the university. Shit. The investigation of the scene seems to be over. There, redeemed. Helen, are you alright? Yes, but more importantly, can we use the room now? More important than my health, can we use this room? Helen? You almost died once. Yes, but we couldn't get in all morning because of the investigation. By the way, Beth, I'd like to take a look at the statue. You mean the one they found at the scene of the clock tower murders? Right, I think Professor Barton had it. Well, he did, but I think he asked someone to take a look at it. It's not here. No, and Professor Barton isn't either. He's away on some police business. Darn, I wanted to look at the statue because I was hoping it would give me a clue about Scissor Man. Did he tell you where he was taking it? I think he said he would either take it to the library or to a man named Rick. If he took it to the library, that would be Mr. Sullivan. But who's Rick? I don't know. Alright, I'll go over to the library. I'll call Mr. Sullivan. Thanks. So we have to basically decide, and that's what the police station is, where Gotts is going to go. Oh yes, I'll ask Gotts about Rick. So essentially, to get the third scenario, you have to answer the exact same answer that you did in the prologue. So if you tell Harris, yes, take the statue to Rick's, then you have to say, yes, go to Rick's house. Otherwise, if you tell Harris not to take the statue to Rick's, then you would tell either Gotts or Nolan, depending on your scenario, no, don't go to Rick's house. To explain that mechanic. Got any new info, Teach? Do you know a man named Rick? Rick? That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, he's the old geezer that used to be the butler for the Barrows family. So Barrows, the Barrows family, the clock tower case, that would mean he quit 10 years ago before it all happened. I went to see him once, but he didn't know anything. Before I move that, while I'm doing a thing for the stream, because I forgot I have to actually clear out the request queue. um, Barrows. We've seen this. But we saw this as Burrows in Clock Tower 3. You may remember when we first played through this game, I was like, remember this family name, it's important. That's why. It's all the same family. I went to see him once, but he didn't know anything about the case. But anyway, what about him? Well, Professor Barton might have given a statue to him. The statue? What for? A statue just might be the key to the secret of Scissor Man. I think Professor Barton wanted him to look at it. I see. Since you believe in Scissor Man, you want to get your hands on it too. Well, if you want to put it that way. Well, we ain't got any other leads, do we? I can go and get it. You will? All I have to do is talk to Rick and get the statue, right? Nothing to it. Yes, but ask Gotts. Yes. Would you? Sure, I'll go now. Please be careful. So this one starts wild as fuck, if y'all remember. Oh, I see. Is that how it was? Yeah, if you know something, Gramps, tell me. Right now, I'm looking for a clue. Any clue. Mr. Gotts, do you know of a castle called Barrows Castle? Barrows Castle? Yes, it is a castle in England. Then, before the Barrows family moved. Yes, that is what I've heard over 80 years ago. So what's up with the castle? A monster was once born there that terrorized the local children. How's that? That'd be Scissor Man. I'd always thought it was a fairy tale. Well, what happened to the monster? He was killed by his father. His father was the head of the household of the 13th generation of Barrows. So the old man killed his own son. Listen, Gramps, do you know where the castle is? Give me a moment, please. I'm sure that somewhere there is... He actually has voice acting.
It's okay, boy. What's the matter? Make such a racket.
It's you! He'll never find us in here. This is literally one of like 2 hiding spots in the whole house. We're already on step 2 of 5. It's really like 2 of 4, but was the first step was literally just to hide in that closet. See, I took someone's really long-winded Clock Tower 1 guide and I condensed it with my own way of phrasing everything. It's a lot more efficient. This picture, it's a bit crooked. What? Something is written on the back. I found it. The location of Barrows Castle. You've confirmed the location of the Barrows Castle. Oh wait, is it right here? There's a statue about 30 centimeters tall standing on the table. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, this has got to be that statue Teach is talking about. You now have the statue. I've done what I came for. Now I just got to get out of here alive. So that was step 2. Yeah, that's step 2. Funny enough, they don't call it a devil statue during Gotz's campaign. They only call it a devil statue during when Nolan is in this house, which I don't really get. Oh, this statue's all sorts of fucking trouble, dude. We're almost done with the snare. I just need to get the powdered soap, so that way we don't get our neck ripped out by the dog. Scissorman's gonna show up any minute unless we hustle as he walks to the fucking door. There's some detergent on the shelf. This could be used to blind someone. You know, the powder soap. We're already doing the second scenario. I spent like 45 minutes here before, and this time it was just a little bit. While that looks awful, he's got to be able to get out of there alive. That dog will rip his throat out because the dog's been driven insane due to Scissorman's presence. Should have just called it pocket sand. Ta! I wonder if Gotts was able to get the statue all right. I'd better go to the police station. So I don't think I have this third section done. No, I don't. I was working on it, but I never did it. This is actually where my guide ends. So we're flying solo from here onward. We have an hour and a half before I gotta cut the stream. We know we're going to the police station first. It's really not a long game. Though the third scenario is longer than the first two combined. What happened? You wanna know what happened? Scissorman attacked me. I ain't got no choice but to believe in him now. Do I? Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I got the statue too. What an intriguing case. I would love to see the Scissorman. Huh? You'd regret it if you did, Professor. By the way, Teach, I found a clue. You did? Yeah, there's a castle in England called the Barrows Castle. I now know where it is. The Barrows Castle. The Place where the Barrows used to live before they immigrated here. Scissorman's home. Yes, that's probably right. You want to go? We might learn something. Yes, let's go. Right, then be on the first plane in the morning to England. Fascinating. I'll go with you. Look at you with them nuggets. She ain't spending them on nothing. What was I gonna say in relation to the game? I don't really remember. Other than we're probably gonna die a lot. So let's check in at the. I should stop by and see Edward. We've only done this. See, I have not said shit about there being an elf hat. I haven't said shit about there being an elf hat. Carrot's pushing hard for it, though. And no, y'all can't trade nuggets. I heard Scissorman is back. You know about it already? I just saw it on the news. There's another murder. By the way, we're thinking we should go back to the Granite Orphanage. I don't think Edward should be staying anywhere that there might be danger. Oh, I see. We're going to England tomorrow. So I suppose this is goodbye. To England? Yes, we're going to a castle called the Barrows Castle. We're hoping to find some clues about Scissorman. May I go too? Edward, what are you saying? If we don't do anything, he'll kill me too. I want to go along and help. Edward, that is... Please, Kay? Well, alright then. Please look after him, Miss Maxwell. Well, alright. We'll be on the first flight tomorrow morning. Hey kid, there's a murderer after you. Ooh, I want to go. No, you shouldn't go. But I wanna. Okay, you can go. I think Jennifer said something about a newspaper reporter called Nolan. Excuse me, Miss Helen Maxwell. You have good timing. How so? Well, we've learned a bit of information. That you're going to England. Did you find a lead? How'd you find out? Well, it was easy. The assistant inspector in charge of the case is going to England. So it's a pretty easy guess. Well, I'll be. How about it? Maybe join you? I don't mind. But I don't know if Gots will like it. Hey, no problem. We're used to him yelling at us. Alright. See you at the airport first thing in the morning. We'll be there. See you in the morning. Yeah, basically this part of the game is like you're recruiting everybody to go die. There's no time to go home. I heard you're going to England. I'm envious. I wish I had applied for a passport too. Alright, bye, Danny. But yeah, keep in mind what we learned in Clock Tower 3. The Barrows Castle, or the Burrows Castle, when properly transliterated, not translated, because they did have to make some changes. I forget exact. I think it's the Bellows Castle in Japan, but that could be them trying to say like Burroughs in the first place. But we learned the Hamilton House is where the Barrows Castle used to be. So that's why it's so very posh and English. I wonder if anyone's there. I don't know why I'm getting sleepy. I mean, granted, I would be going to bed in like an hour and a half, but we still have like an hour and a half. Helen, we heard you're going to the Barrows Castle in England. Well, yes. We decided to go with you too. You have? This will be a good chance to see a castle, and it sounds like fun. Oh, I see. It's no time to go home. Wait, yes, Paul, you're exactly right. Helen, are you alright? Yes, I was able to get the statue. And I found a clue. Right, the inspector told me about going to the Barrows Castle. Suddenly, we've got 10 people going to England. Criminy. Criminy. It's supposed to be serious business. Contacted the police in England. I've also arranged a rental car from the airport. Thank you, Gots. We're coming to get you, Scissorman. This time you'll be doing the running. But yeah, they properly kind of like localized the name to be what it was supposed to be in the first place. It being Barrows in this game is someone being way too fucking literal with the translation and not really adapting it properly. Sun's going down. It'll be dangerous to move about in the dark. Let's camp here. I'm thinking though, since y'all are starting to build a good little stash of nugs, what's the timeline between 1 and 3? I want to say this takes place in like 95 or 96. Like between the very first one and this one, I think it's only 6 months. Like Clock Tower SNES and this one, I think it's only 6 months. Clock Tower 2 just kind of happens whenever it happens. And 3 is probably a good amount of time later, considering they had to bulldoze the castle, then build the Hamilton house on top of it, and then they live there for who knows how long. At least 15 years, because we saw that Alyssa was born, like she was there as a baby. And then we were there as her 15th birthday, so at least 15 years later. Like, it's more than that, but we know at least 15 years. Kay's looking all over for them, but she can't find them anywhere. Oh no. Jennifer's missing too. They can't be missing. The castle, hurry. Last scenario, Scissorman. We'll see if I can beat this one in an hour and a half. Because I had to look up a guide eventually. Because I just, like, I was mashed potatoes by the time we finished it.
Yes.
Oh. That's how that showed up. Oh, what happened? Oh, by the way, I learned what the panic button was too, as I looked it up for this game as well. So I should be able to like get through it without dying. This is at least like without dying immediately. Alright, let's cover the easy rooms because I kind of remember the layout of this place. Yeah, I do remember the layout like mostly. These two top rooms will be a lot easier to check than the bottom rooms. Dresser. What a nice design. A broken down sofa. Springs look like they're ready to poke through. Nothing but dust. There's a surrounding fence. The gate is locked. Yeah, as Jennifer, we come into this area from the basement, and she crawls in through the fireplace, kind of like we do in Clock Tower 3. Portrait of a woman. She almost looks alive. Oh, shit! That was a trap. Yeah, I'll have to start up our challenge here in the next few, like, couple days. Mentioning the nugs. So if Dylan gets enough nugs, do I wear the Moogle hat I have? I mean, if you want. You're not bound by the channel points. I'm the only one that's bound by the channel points. It won't open. So we actually do need to go back in there. Also, Migs, what up, man? Migs has actually never been to my house. We've hung out a couple times, but he's never been over. I forgot to put on makeup today. Ugh, girl, same. Such a pain. A mouse? Now, we learned from last time that this actually leads to a thing, but notice that that's a fireplace and not a cabinet this time. This place actually changed appearance. There's something in the mouse hole. Oh, shit. No, go back. Works all... Yeah, I saw that was bullshit, man. Got the library key. They treat you fucking dirty there, dude. I would like to sleep in a bed like this sometime. I don't like the term mouse hole. What would you call a mouse hole then, Paul? Like a mouse entrance? Well, I guess down here's about the only way we can really go. Also, this isn't a mouse, it's a rat. So you're okay with the term rat hole, is what you're telling me, Paul. Cabinet is empty. What's the difference between rat hole and mouse hole, though? It's a quokka hole? What? It's a waka hole. The whack-a-mole. Oh my god. Why there's so many traps with him? I don't know where all his traps are, so I keep encountering him like a dingus. Oh shit, I was assuming this would be a, Alright, so that's not even a potential hiding spot. We're going to have to kind of juke scissor around a little bit. It's faster, let's go through here. I have a way to get rid of him. So let's hop in here really quick. I want to see if Barton's dead again. Hey, he's not dead yet. Last time I came through here, he's hanging from a tree. It's not very pleasant. Things are already looking up for the better. Closet, a frock coat is hanging out. There are many books yellowed with age. We're still in the panic moment, really? Oh, we have to do stuff. I don't think they count that one against you. A book is on the bed. The cover of this book, it's made of copper. You know, the copper book. I think that's all we ever have to do in here, except maybe we can hide in the closet, but I'm pretty sure that closet doesn't count. They're real stingy on the fucking hiding places. So I know we can hit him in the head with these pots. The plates are smashing to pieces. What a shame. Oh, what is that? Oh, I think that's just a can. It's really hard to tell. It looks just like a square thing. Eee. Oh, it's Harris. Harris, don't scare me like that. Oh.
What's up? Did you find anything?
No.
Oh well, it's a good-looking place anyway, quite relaxing.
What are you saying? Scissorman is lurking around here somewhere.
Also, sorry, I know the volume sucks.
It's just a hunch, but I don't think he's after me. Because he is after you. have it.
I wonder which door it opens.
Yeah, I wonder too. You'd better find a way to kill Scissor Man soon.
I know what fireplace that opens. I'm curious though. Yeah, where the fuck could he go first and foremost? Shelves are full of canned goods. They've all gone bad, all swollen up like that. A square board has been fit onto the floor. There seems to be a switch at the back of the shelf. Oh shit, I mean to close that. Now, I didn't know about that the first time I was playing, but once you know about it, it's not like you can forget it. Wine barrels. There are many bottles of wine. Something smells sour. Shelf is covered with cobwebs. Like, look how much wine they have down here. It's wild. Though, TBH, I don't really care much for wine. What was that sound?
Tim,
Oh, Ms. Maxwell? Is everyone all right?
I don't know. I'm still looking for them.
I wonder if Nolan's still alive.
I'm not eager for that Resident Evil 6 run. I know we gotta do it. Like, we're committed at this point, but boy, oh boy, am I not eager for that Resident Evil 6 run. So we're gonna go handle that fireplace key. Room. Scissorman's probably about to show up, as it's been a minute since we've seen old Scissor Lad. Dude, she will not stay running. I can't get her to stay. Now this time without some asshole jumping through the picture. It opened. There's a passageway with a ladder inside the chimney. Crawling in there would give me the creeps. Alright, let's do it. I can't get her to stay, my autobiography. Damn, buddy. Religious robes are hanging on the rack. They're all covered with dust. A tattered and frayed Bible. We died fucking immediately there. Alright, so don't check the bloody Virgin Mary statue. Got it. There's really nothing to check in this room, so we're just gonna skedoodle right on out. Yeah, honestly, that's part of the game, man. Just learning traps. I ain't even mad that happened. I'm a little mad that we died so damn quick, and we didn't even get a pass. But it's alright. These look like documents made here. What's this? Discovered hint number 10. I'm pretty sure hint number 10 is garbage. There are many books on religion from around the world. What a collection, but now is no time to admire it. Books are stacked up. There are many thick books, but none stand out. So I know in Jennifer's scenario, we find a note that either Helen or Professor Barton can read. There are many thick books, but none stand out. Books are for nerds, lols. Well, you know what? Nerds are pretty great then. Spoopy. Oh shit.
Jennifer! What should I do?
Did he kill her?
Jennifer! Oh, why?
Maybe there was something else I could have checked on that and not clicked on Scissor Man. Right? That was a fast fucking grieve. Oh, that stench. This room is permeated by the smell of blood. There are blood stains all over it. There are chains hanging from the walls. Maybe people have probably been putting these chains. Waiting for a trap. There's always a trap. Torture instruments. This is the first time I've seen the real thing. Yeah, I was gonna say she did that all on her own. There are rows of pews. Just what kind of people came here? What is that? A character of a religious fresco is painted on the wall. Oh, man. Well, that's kind of bullshit. I barely noticed that. And it just leads right through there. You're shitting me. She sees torture instruments. I see good time. You know what, Paul? That one's all yours, buddy. I ain't even fucking with that. So we still have the fireplace key. But what we don't have is a way up to the second floor. See, my brain is already turned into mashed potatoes. I feel like we fucked ourselves out of the best ending already. If Jennifer's dead, there's no way there can be a good ending. don't know why I came all the way back here. Yeah, this place is pretty cool. Like, this is probably my favorite part of this castle. Is like the kind of like hidden church area. I need to make some small adjustments to my setup. Actually, 1 second, gang. I need to get this hoodie off. Stripping for the stream. Fucking lewd. We're back. I can't not have the heat on because the roommates get like cold like that. But the thing is, I'm built like a bear, so I kind of have to deal with getting warm super easy. It's not fun. It is what it is, though. Alright, we didn't even get to finish checking this room. Carrot knows. I'm an absolute space heater and I hate it. Chimney that Santa might come out of. Oh, wow. What an observation, Helen. Let's check the garden. She's I think she's like an instructor. Bruh. It's alright, I know how to take care of them. We have to get through this grate, though. I can take care of him this time. Yeah, I think starting probably Monday next week, I'll go ahead and do our first community challenge. That's something for y'all to dump your nugs into. But I wanted to give y'all a few days to just build some up. For his sheer persistence, get the fuck out of here. Just kidding. But I am disgusted with you. It's all I love, baby. It's all I love. God. I have one potential lead. Someone has to say it. Paul, you're always on the cutting edge of jokes, man. Your puns. Oh, it lets me pick this now. Old cosmetics box. Okay, well that didn't show me anything new. Dresser. What a nice design. I remember last time I was stuck, I just had to go into a room and I found somebody eventually. I was wondering if that'd be the same deal here. Oh, no, I was thinking the other fireplace here was it, but that's the mouse thing again. I am already kind of hitting a wall. I know what I need, but I have no idea where to get it. It won't open. Wait. Sure, why not? This is probably a trap. This is a wonder wall. Everything seems normal. That's what you say. We'll check this, even though it's like immediately a dead end. I will say, chat, I am open to suggestions on where to go. Like before. There's a gaping hole and no way to get across. Thinking maybe the wine cellar. Oh.
Beth, are you all right?
Helen, everyone's lost.
Hang in there, Beth. I want to look around some more.
Are we going to still wander around here?
The key to defeating Scissorman is here somewhere. I've got to find it. Beth, you should stay here.
You've got to be joking. I'm not going to be left alone again. I'm going with you.
Okay. Got him again. Yeah, he fucking reached out from that hole. And it was just like, got him. Now I pulled the same shit on him with that door. The hole seems to go on forever. I'm gonna test this again. Many of the leaves look diseased. I wonder where the water's draining from. Many of the leaves look diseased. I need to get up to the second floor. I need it. A little bit, yeah, Leonard. It's a lot better than the last time. Hey, night, Paul. Love you, I mean, what? Ooh, woo. A stew pot. Frying pan looks very heavy. They're probably cockroaches. So I think we've lost, what, Beth and Jennifer both now? We haven't seen Professor Barton, or Kay, or Edward.
Miss Waxwell, I'm going to hide here for a while.
Okay. Wine barrels. I remember when back in the heyday of us playing Final Fantasy 14, we'd chat on TeamSpeak, not Discord, because Discord wasn't a thing yet. At least not all the time. It did carry over into Discord though, if I'm about to tell. But like when one of us would leave, like as soon as a person would leave, like one of us would just kind of like softly say, "Love you." Like they'd never be there to hear it, but just to be fucking weird about it. Oh, he's there. Go! And she ran to a different damn door. I got options. Come in that motherfucking door. It is empty. We got him with the frying pan. I wasn't expecting to see him again quite so soon. Yeah, thankfully in Clock Tower 1 your health recovers over time. That's why our cursor is changing colors. It is an indicator of our health. It goes white and like a orangish yellow and then red. I don't have to look up a guide. I had to do that last time we were here because this place just, you have to rely way too much on random ass events. Did you find the batteries already? No, I have not found batteries. The cabinet is empty. I still have our awesome flashlight. I even have the pliers, but I don't think those ever get used for anything. You just don't ever get rid of them. Maybe let's check Kevin Spacey's sex dungeon. I'm more concerned with where the fuck Jennifer went. Her body was there. We also haven't found Gotts, I just realized, because normally during Jennifer's campaign you'd find him here. Like he'd be down out on the ground. Oh, there is something on the ground. Black blood stains are all over the floor. And this over here is a switch because these are stairs that normally head down to the fireplace, but it seems to be a little bit different for Helen's campaign. I should probably mention while I have a fair amount of people here, some of you may already know this, but I think in order to do the Lifeline stream, unless I drop like 50 or 60 bucks on the headset, which is not worth it to play Lifeline, because Lifeline sucks, I'm probably going to have to emulate Lifeline and use the PCSX2 headset plugin, because it's confirmed to work and it makes it easier to use pretty much any like headset or input source. I wonder if we'll die again if we inspect the Virgin Mary now. Yeah. Oh, but we didn't die though. We just kicked him in the nuts. Books are great. I want to see if maybe that opened up anything new. Books are stacked up. No, it doesn't appear so. Let's go check out that bloody Virgin Mary again. This time without it being a trap. Caricatured religious image, ominous images are everywhere. Well, that's not helpful. It's a religious fresco. Excuse him. Huh? Cosmetics case is locked and will not open. Do I have anything for that? Pliers. I highly doubt this fireplace key's gonna work on it. But that is interesting though. I didn't think there'd be a thing in there. So we are looking for like a cosmetics box key. Oh, gang. Any ideas? I'm willing to try anything at this point. Even if it ultimately means I gotta look up a guide. But if I look up a guide, we're gonna get a shit ending. I don't know why they changed this to a fireplace here. Ah, you don't have to apologize, Leonard. I'm just reaching out for ideas, man. You're good. Like half of the reason you should be coming to this channel is just for the adventure and to watch me suffer. Which I do that a lot. The whole Scissor Man came out. Wonder where this leads to. Are we not going to investigate? Curious. Can I use the... No. I was just seeing if there's anything else in here that we could interact with. Poke some butts with the mouse, maybe works. Oh, hold on, we can interact with that table. I wonder whose this is. Small handprint is plainly visible on the table surface. Well, that's interesting, at least. We got some new content. Looks like one of which paintings. I wonder if it's authentic. I know where the copper book's used at. I don't know shit about the statue. Like, I really don't know about it. My brain is mashed potatoes. I think, gang, we're gonna call it. I am gonna save, so we're gonna be pretty much right here. Man, that is such a like old school looking save screen. It's kind of wild, in my opinion. I think we're gonna call it here, so I can maybe get a little bit extra rest tonight. I'm not gonna do a raid. I don't even think Igdice has started his raid tonight, or his stream. Even then, I don't want to just throw people over there every night. Migs, she sent me a thing. Oh wow, that is a very happy looking animal. Yeah, we'll give this the old college try tomorrow, maybe with a fresh brain, assuming I'm not hating life, because it's supposed to be a pretty interesting day with my job tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it for now. I'll go ahead and let this one go. Make sure you keep an eye on the Discord. That'll be where you'll find out when and what I'll be streaming. I think if we do finish up this Helen run, I am going to do Shadow Destiny because it's quick. It's real quick, and I think you guys would like it now that I'm starting to get an idea of what you guys are into. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest, I think. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.